Welcome back with another video on tryhackme.com. This is Zaheen Azir and we are doing MITRE framework. This is second video we are doing on this room. We will cover tasks 5 to 6, maybe 7 if we have time. Otherwise, all the rest of the tasks we'll cover in the next video. Let's get started with task 5. It is MITRE Engage. But the website MITRE Engage is a framework for planning and discussing adversary engagement operations that empowers you to engage your adversaries and achieve your cybersecurity goals. MITRE Engage is considered an adversary engagement approach. This is accomplished by implementation of the cyber denial and cyber deception. With cyber denial, we prevent the adversary's ability to conduct their operations, and cyber deception, we intentionally plant artifacts to mislead the adversary. Full-on spycraft, huh? Okay. The Engage website provides a starter kit to get you started with the adversary engagement approach. This starter kit is a collection of white papers and PDFs explaining various checklists, methodologies, and processes to get you started. As with MITRE ATT&CK, Engage has its own metrics. Below is a visual of Engage metrics. Let's see what we have here. Introducing the Engage metric, we have prepare, we have expose, affect, elicit, and understand. Okay, let's see. We have plan. In here, cyber threat intelligence, engagement environment, getting criteria, operational objective, persona creation, storyboarding and threat model. In expose, we collect API monitoring, network monitoring, software manipulation, system activity monitoring, detect, introduce vulnerability, lures, malware detonation, network analysis. Again, we have network monitoring and analysis. Affect, prevent, direct, and disrupt. In the prevent, we have baseline, hardware manipulation, isolation, network manipulation, and security controls. In direct, attack vector migration, email manipulation, introduce vulnerabilities, lures, malware detonation. We have malware detonation again here. We had detonation before. Okay. Network manipulation, peripheral management, security controls, and software manipulation. Disrupt, isolation, lures, network manipulation, software manipulation, elicit, reassure, and motivate. Application diversity, artifact diversity, burn in, email manipulation, information manipulation, network diversity, peripheral management, pocket letter. Motivate, application diversity, artifact diversity, information manipulation, introduce vulnerabilities, malware detonation, network diversity, personas. Understand, analyze, after action review, cyber threat intelligence, cyber and the threat model itself. Okay, let's quickly explain each of these categories based on the information on the Engage website. Prepare, the set of operations actions that will lead to your desired outcome. Input, expose, adversaries when they trigger your deployed deception activities. Okay, affect, adversaries by performing action that will have a negative impact on their operations. Awesome. Elicit, information by observing the adversary and learn more about their modus operandi, TTPs. Okay. Understand the outcomes of operational actions. Output, refer to the Engage handbook. Okay, they have handbook as well. Let's see, guys. Oh, it's a big one, I think. And it is from 2022. Okay, we'll wait. How much time it will take to open up, man? Alright, almost completed. How many pages it have? Okay, 48 pages. I must rate, guys. Maybe I will rate offline. Let's continue. You can interact with the Engage Matrix Explorer. We can filter by the information from the MITRE ATT&CK. Okay. Note that by default the matrix focuses on operate, which entails expose, affect, and elicit. Okay. So this is a very nice GIF presentation here. They are telling, okay, plan is like this, and then they understand, analyze. In analyze, you have information about it. In the operate section, you have everything here. Okay, you can click on prepare or understand if you wish to focus solely on that part of the matrix. Okay, that should be enough for of an overview. We will leave it to you to explore the resources provided to you on this website. Before moving on, let's practice using this resource by answering the following questions. Under prepare, what is ID SAC0002? Okay, so before we answer this question, we need to open up this website. Come on. Why everything is slow today? Okay, I opened up. Is that the right? Okay, yeah, I think so. But it's taking a lot of time. Let me close a few tabs maybe. Welcome to the MITRE. Okay. So we are looking for under prepare. Let's search it out. Let's see. They are not able to. Under prepare. This is exposed. Yeah. Engagement environment. Okay, let's put it here. Awesome. No. Oh, the answer is wrong. Under prepare, what is ID SAC0002? Engagement environment. Okay, this is not the correct one. 02 we are looking for. Yeah, this one. Persona creation. Like a backstory from where you are, what you were doing or what not. What is the name of resource to aid you with the engagement activity from previous question? The name of the resource to aid you. Okay. Plan and create a fictional human user through a combination of planted data and revealed behavior patterns. Okay. Click to expand. This is okay, but this is not what we are looking for. Persona creation is a process of planning for and creation the persona required to support the engagement narrative. The process should be informed by previously generated threat model for defender's target adversary. Previously generated threat model. What is the name of resource to aid you with the engagement activity from previous question? Let's see what is the hint. Check tools, all tools. Okay. Tools, all tools. This site is very slow. Maybe nobody's using it or something. Okay, I'll wait. All engaged tools, and we are looking for cover topic filter by persona. Let's put this one. Don't know which one, but we don't have any of the practice engagement. Role is defender. Matrix playbook. Matrix. Starter printable, raw engagement, engaging matrix, playbook. I really don't know, guys, which one to select here. Planner, template, worksheet, poster. I really don't know, to be honest. I'm looking online. Let's see. They're saying search online like this. Persona. Come on. Okay, persona profile worksheet is the answer. I searched it online to make sure this is the answer. Which engagement activity baits a specific response for the adversary? Lowers. As the name suggests. What is the definition of the threat model? What is the definition of threat model? Let's search it out here. Searching. Don't have it here. Okay. What if we go to home? Click on matrix. Let's open it again. This matrix. Very slow. I'll click on here, web model, and here is the definition. Copy it and paste it here. We are good to go. Let's move on to task 6. So this is MITRE ATT&CK. What is MITRE ATT&CK? What is this MITRE resource? But it defend the website. Let's open it in a tab before we close it. This source is a known knowledge graph of cybersecurity countermeasures. D3FEND is still in beta, is funded by Cybersecurity Directorate of NSA. D3FEND stands for Detection, Denial and Disruption Framework, empowering network defense. At this time of this writing, there are 408 artifacts in the D3FEND matrix. See the below image. Wow. Harden, detect, isolate, deceive, evict. Wow. Let's take a quick look at one of the D3FEND artifacts, such as decoy file. Okay, so this is decoy file. Definition: a file created for the purpose of deceiving an adversary. How it works: the decoy file is made available as a local or network resource. Accesses to the file may be monitored. The file may be configuration, documents, executable, or other file types. Considerations: properties of the file, such as cryptographic checksum, file creation date, file modified date, file size, file owner, etc. may be modified to improve the credibility of the file. Example: a CSV file with decoy user credentials is placed on a system. The system or the network is then monitored to detect any accesses to the decoy files. Okay. Digital artifact relationship. This countermeasure technique is related to specific digital artifacts. Click the artifact node for more information. Okay. Well, let me disable this one. Now we can see all of this. As you can see, you have provided with information on what is the technique, definition, how the technique works, how it works, things to think about when implementing the technique, consideration, and how to utilize the technique. Example: note, as with other MITRE resource, you can filter based on the attack matrix. Since this resource is in beta and will change significantly in future releases, we won't spend that much time on D3FEND. The objective of this task is to make you aware of this MITRE resource, and hopefully you will keep an eye on it as it matures in future. We will still encourage you to navigate the website a bit by answering the questions below. Okay. What is the first MITRE attack technique listed in the attack lookup dropdown? Application hardening. Data obfuscation. This is what we are looking for. Yeah. Is D3FEND inferred relationships? What does the attack technique from the previous question produce? Inferred relationship. Browse the D3FEND knowledge graph by clicking on the below. What we are looking for. Okay, wait. Where do all nodes point to? Where do all nodes point to? Outbound internet network traffic. Or data obfuscation produces this one. Outbound internet traffic. This is what they are looking for. In the defend inferred relationship, what does the attack technique from the previous question produce? Okay, produce is the result, right? So this is what they would be looking for. Awesome. Let's move on with the task 7. Okay. Attack emulation plans. If these tools provided to us by MITRE are not enough under MITRE ingenuity, apologies for if I'm not pronouncing it right. We have ID, the adversary emulation library, and attack emulation plans. CTID. The MITRE formed an organization named the Center of Threat Informed Defense, CTID. This organization consists of various companies and vendors from around the globe. Their objective is to conduct research on cyber threats and their DTPs and share this research to improve cyber defense for all. I'm hearing of this organization for the very first time here. Some of the companies and vendors who are participant of the CTID. Attack IQ. Yeah, I know about this. Founder. Okay. Then Verizon, Microsoft, Red Canary, and Splunk. Splunk is a very good company and a rising star in cybersecurity. But the website, together with participant organization, we cultivate solution for a safer world and advanced threat-informed defense with open source software, methodologies, and frameworks. By expanding upon the MITRE attack knowledge base, our work expands the global understanding of cyber adversaries and their tradecraft with the public release of dataset critical to better understanding adversarial behavior and their movements. Adversary Emulation Library Attack Emulation Plans. The Adversary Emulation Library is a public library making Adversary Emulation Plan a free resource for blue-red teamers. The library and the emulation are a contribution from CTID. There are several attack emulation plans currently available: APT3, APT29, and FEND6. The emulation plans are a step-by-step guide on how to mimic the specific threat group. If any of the C suit were to ask, how would we fare if APT29 hits us? This can easily be answered by referring to the result of the execution of the emulation plan. Review the emulation plan to answer the questions. Okay. In the phase 1 for the APT3 emulation plan, what is listed first? Okay. Let's see. C2 setup. C2 setup. Okay. Under persistent, what binary was replaced with the command.exe? Under persistence. Okay. Persistence. Let me search about it. Persistence. So this is persistence. They are asking for what binary was replaced with command.exe. Uses the command.exe. See who am I. The group also uses the sticky keys binaries for persistence. I think this one. This one we are looking for. Yeah. Examine ATP29. What C2 frameworks are listed in scenario infrastructure? Format tool 1, tool 2. So we should have at least two tools. So let's open it. I will close this one. So I'm looking for C2. Find C2. This is emulation plan. I don't see. They are saying in scenario 1 infrastructure. Scenario 1 infrastructure. C2 is Puppy and Multiplier framework. Let me copy both of them. Copy. And put it here. And this should be it. Awesome. What C2 framework is listed in the scenario 2 infrastructure? Scenario 2 is C2. We'll have to C2 server. This is emulation. Let me search C2. So here we are using Posh C2. Posh C2 is a full word. Okay. Awesome. Examine the emulation plan for Sandworm. What webshell is used for scenario 1? Check MITRE ATT&CK for the software ID for the webshell. What is the ID? Format webshell and then the ID. Examine the emulation platform Sandworm. Okay. Sandworm. MITRE ATT&CK for software ID. Sandworm. Yeah, here is it. Sandworm. And we are looking for webshell in the scenarios 1. That I can find the scenario. I don't see any scenario here. This is the emulation. These are the quick links. Emulation key software. Scenario walkthroughs. This is the first scenario, detection scenario. And webshell and ID. This is what you are looking for. Three dots and then something. PAS web shell. This is scenario 1. How to find the ID? I don't know what they are looking for, but this is what I have. Check the MITRE ATT&CK for the software ID for webshell. Okay. So I have PASA and then I need to search for webshell. Attack. Let me go with attack.mitre.org and let me search here webshell. So this is the ID. What about the web shell only? WEP. They have this one, Caterpillar web shell, and the ID is this one. Let's try this. Now. Let me go back and search again. Oh, we have it here. Pass web shell. So the ID is this one. Okay, awesome. Task 8 now. Attack and Threat Intelligence. Threat Intelligence (TI) and Cyber Threat Intelligence (CTI) is information or TTPs attributed to adversary. By using threat intelligence as defenders, we can make better decisions regarding the defensive strategy. Large corporations might have an in-house team whose primary objective is to gather threat intelligence for other teams within the organization. Aside from using threat intel already readily available, some of this threat intel can be open source or through a subscription with a vendor such as CrowdStrike. Remember CrowdStrike, guys? In contrast, many defenders wear multiple hats role within some organization. They need to take time from their other tasks to focus on threat intelligence. To cater to the latter, we'll work on scenarios of using attack for threat intelligence. The goal of threat intelligence is to make the information actionable. Scenarios: you are a security analyst who works in the aviation sector. Your organization is moving their infrastructure to the cloud. Your goal is to use the attack matrix to gather threat intelligence on APT groups who might target this particular sector and use techniques targeting your areas of concern. You are checking to see if there are any gaps in the coverage. After selecting a group, look over the selected group's information and their tactics, techniques, and etc. What is a group that targets your sector who has been in operation since at least 2013? Okay. Our goal is to security analyst. BMT groups target the particular sector, use the techniques target. Okay. Checking the gaps in the coverage. After selecting group, look at the okay. So you can see moving the infrastructure to cloud. So I need to see which groups are related to cloud. Right. So let me see. Cloud Doc, Software Service Dashboard, Enterprise, Cloud Storage. Let's see. I'll start with the first one. And in the cloud storage, these are the tactics we have. Platform as service collection. I don't see any group related to this. Maybe the group enumeration, where data. I don't know, man, what I'm searching here. Searching online to see. So I'm already on the groups page. These are the groups, not the data source. Let's go to the defense resource techniques, matrices, and defense CTI's groups. Let's go to the groups. What is our industry, by the way? Organization, aviation sector. Our is aviation. So let's see. I have 6 groups with the particular interest area is in the aviation. Okay, what else? Dragonfly is cyber espionage that has been attributed to Russia. Security, and we are looking for a group which is operation since 2013. No, this is not the one. Yeah, this one, the first one. It was the first one. So this is the group 0064. I hope this is correct now. What is a group that targets your aviation who has been operational? A running threat group that APT. This is the are looking for, or what? Or they need a specific name. Advanced persistent threat 33. Yeah, okay. As your organization migrates into cloud, is there anything attributed to this ATP that you should focus on? If so, what it is? Suspected group, target organization across multiple United States, Saudi Arabia, and South Korea with a particular interest in the aviation and energy sector. Let's see what they do exactly. With a particular interest in aviation and energy sectors. So the group description, techniques, or like this one. Software. What I'm looking for exactly. As an organization is there anything attributed to the group that you should focus on? And if so, what it is? Maybe energy sector or something? Aviation and energy sector. Cloud accounts, maybe. Compromises Office 365 accounts intended. Okay, so let's see, in an attempt to gain control of the endpoint, so cloud accounts maybe. Yay! What tool is associated with the technique from the previous question? What tool? As compromise obviously in tandem with the ruler in and tool is ruler. Ruler. Yeah. Referring to technique from question 2. Yeah. What mitigation method suggests using SMS messages as an alternative for its implementation? This is the question 2. Wait a moment. So the cloud accounts was there, right? Cloud count. Let's see what kind of mitigations we have. Account use policy, Active Directory configuration, multi-factor authentication. There are many. Which one you are looking for? There are 2 words. Multi-factor authentication, because it involves SMS. Okay. Awesome. What platforms does the technique from question number 2 affect? What platforms? What platforms? Azure AD, Google Workspace, Infrastructure as a Service, Office 365, and SaaS. Almost all. I don't see any AWS here, but they mentioned the Infrastructure as a Service and SaaS. That with any platform which is providing these services. Awesome. So we are back to the conclusion. Finally, it was hard, man. Maybe because we never used this before, that's why. In this room, we explored tools, resources that MITRE has provided to the security community. The room goal was to expose you to these resources and give you a foundational knowledge of their uses. Many vendors of the security products and security teams across the globe consider this contribution from MITRE invaluable in the day-to-day efforts to thwart evil. The more information we have as defenders, the better we are equipped to fight back. Some of you might be looking to transition to become a SOC analyst. I think it's a very hard job. Detection engineer, cyber threat analyst, etc. These tool resources are a must to know. As mentioned before, though this is not only for defenders, as red teamers, the tools resources are useful as well. Your objective is to mimic the adversary and attempt to bypass all the controls in place within the environment. And with these resources as the red teamer, you can effectively mimic a true adversary and communicate your findings in a common language that both sides can understand. In a nutshell, this is known as purple teaming. Awesome. We have completed our room. Congratulations, guys. Thank you for joining me on this journey. We are learning a lot. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Help us build the community around this channel. We are close to 75 subscribers until now. Maybe once you see this video, it is grown. If you have any suggestion or any room that you want me to cover, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.